Hi everyone, welcome back to the XRP Technical Analysis YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to do something slightly different. We are not doing technical analysis today. We are covering a very interesting article that I came across by 21shares.com on XRP. And for those of you who do not know, 21shares is a Swiss-based financial company that specializes in creating crypto exchange-traded products, otherwise known as ETPs. So basically, they're investment products that let people easily buy and sell cryptocurrencies on traditional stock exchanges, such as just like regular ETFs and stocks. So XRP is one of the ETF that 21shares has filed earlier this year, and it has for 21shares it has not just XRP ETFs. It also has other ETFs such as the Bitcoin ETPs, Ethereum ETPs, and also some of the others cryptocurrencies. So this XRP ETF that is, or rather XRP ETP that is created by 21shares is available on European exchanges under the ticker symbol AXRP. Okay, and it is currently live already. Okay, on several European exchanges, including the SIX Swiss exchange. So in order to trade it, you need a brokerage account that provides access to these markets. Okay, enough about 21shares. Let's jump into this article. So this article is released earlier this year on February 2025, and it talks about XRP as well as it basically, gives a quick overview of XRP and how it's acting like the SWIFT system on blockchain. So basically, they are talking about the XRP payment system and how it works. So there is some background on XRP. You guys can read it if you are interested. So basically, the key points is that XRP serves as a bridge currency for cross-border payment, facilitating seamless value transfer and acting as a settlement asset between parties, and this is a cross-border remittance protocol. Okay, so that's what it represents. All right, the name of the XRP. And basically, XRP is striving to bring SWIFT to the blockchain by modernizing cross-border transactions with its decentralized network, and offers a faster and more efficient alternative to legacy financial messaging systems. So they talk about the XRPL as well. So basically, the XRP ledger, one of the longest standing and most well-established blockchain networks designed to address inefficiencies in the traditional financial system such as SWIFT. And also, they also talk about XRPL's usage in terms of tokenization of real-world assets, as well as decentralized finance. This is the very interesting diagram that you can see the average transaction cost during periods of heightened activity. um this is from February 2nd to February 3rd. You can see right now the transaction cost for XRP is a mere $0.008 as compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is faster than Bitcoin, but it costs a lot more. Bitcoin is cost lesser than Ethereum, but it is much slower. So XRP is the best of both worlds. All right. So for the XRP, it's not only faster than both Ethereum and Bitcoin, and the average transaction cost of XRP is also much, much lower than Bitcoin and Ethereum. So basically, XRP addresses the weaknesses of both BTC and Ethereum by combining low transaction fees as well as high network speed. So this article also explained very in detail how XRP ledger works. Okay, so basically, you just need to know the short of it is that XRPLs uses a proof of consensus mechanism, or rather the proof of association consensus mechanism. And it uses this mechanism uses a unique node list, or UNL, which is a group of trusted validators that is responsible for improving transactions. So a lot of people criticizes the XRPL's unique node list as it is not a true decentralized network. However, these validators, they are selected you know a list that is recommended by Ripple and other reputable sources that is decentralized. So they are not associated by or rather not associated to Ripple by any means. They are all independent parties, independent node list that is you know, decentralized all over the world. So in that way, it has solved the problem of slow transactions and at the same time keeping the network decentralized. So the nodes serve several roles within the XRPL. They are serving as a validators as well as stock nodes to help process and relay transactions, and also provide developers and applications the support that they need. So the ledger updates itself every 3 to 5 seconds through a two-step process, which is a consensus stage as well as the validation stage. So this diagram and this explanation dives a lot deeper as to how this works. The key points is that you just need to know that XRPL can handle approximately 1,500 transactions per second and keeping the fees very low. And over here, you can also see the article covers how XRP token interacts with XRPL by facilitating transactions, preventing spam, and serving as a bridge currency for cross-border payment. So that is the role of the XRP token. So basically, they prevent spam by introducing a very low burn rate and also serving as a bridge currency. So every transaction on the XRPL requires a small amount of XRP token as a transaction fee. So this deters spam on the network because by introducing a small fee, it will discourage spamming inside the network. So yeah, this is very useful for cross-border payments as an on-demand liquidity solutions where XRP can be used to convert and transfer value instantly between different fiat currencies, regardless of which countries they are from. And as the native asset of XRPL, XRP is required for account reserves. So each wallet must hold a minimum balance of XRP to prevent network abuse. So this is the XRP active address count. You can see there is a huge spike during the 2022 period and then it dropped. And right now we are experiencing a spike up once again. Okay, so over here, they talk more about the Ripple net, which is the decentralized blockchain networks to facilitate cross-border payments and connecting banks, remittance services providers, as well as other financial entities. So the RippleNet uses XRP as well. Then you have a suite of solutions tailored to different financial needs. So these are the more detailed financial solutions that the RippleNet offers. So there are three main ones. X Rapid, uh, X Current first. X Current for real-time payment processing. It integrates seamlessly with existing banking infrastructure through an API or transaction layer, ensuring compliance with risk and security frameworks. So the next one will be XRapid. XRapid provides on-demand liquidity sourcing designed to help payment providers and financial institutions source on-demand liquidity while minimizing costs. So traditionally, cross-border payments requires pre-funded local currency accounts, which increases liquidity costs. XRP uh, eliminates all this problem by using XRP. I mean XRapid, you know, leverages XRP as a bridge currency to eliminate this problem to enable real-time payments and reducing capital requirements by providing efficiency especially in emerging markets when liquidity is poorer. And lastly, you have XVIA. XVIA is a role for global payment integration. So it provides corporations, banks, and payment providers with standardized API for sending global payments across multiple networks without additional software installation. So this simplifies international payments and enhances efficiency for business operating across different regions. So all these three solutions work together to attract a growing network of financial institutions, payment providers, and even central banks seeking to modernize their cross-border payment infrastructure. So this network is capable of processing over 1 million transactions per day, as seen in this figure. So you can see 1 million is well over 1 million transactions per day and it's still growing. So this indicates that the list of the users of RippleNet is growing very much, and a lot of financial institutions, be it private or public institutions, have been adopting RippleNet for this. So over here there is also more information on how RippleNet is and XRP is gaining central banks and global recognition. So even banks like the Royal Monetary Authority, as well as the Saudi Central Bank, Ripple's technology for modernizing remittance. Bank of Thailand has collaborated with Ripple to access the DLT-powered cross-border payments. And also, the World Economic Forum has endorsed Ripple as the leading blockchain innovator in cross-border payments, highlighting its potential to revolutionize the financial industry. The article also covers on the XRP tokenomics. It has a, XRP has a fixed supply of a total of 100 billion XRP tokens. So this is different from other digital assets such as Solana and Ethereum, which has an unlimited supply. And yeah, you can read more about the tokenomics. Basically, the 100 billion XRP tokens were pre-mined. Even though Ripple Labs have the significant portion of the supply, it has implemented a escrow system that unlocks 55 billions XRP tokens in a series of time release escrow account to make sure that it does not create a sudden spike in the XRP token supply. So this is the one of the mechanism that prevents a manipulation, which a lot of people have concerns with. So these are the XRP metrics as of February, if I'm correct. As of February, the price is about 2.41, even though now it's a bit lower. Market cap is about $138 billion. The fully diluted market cap is $240 billion, all-time high of $3.4. Right now it's about down 29% of all-time high based on the February price, and trading volume is very high. And yeah, this is some of the important metrics. So future outlook for XRP, as the XRPL ecosystem continues to evolve, it is also looking at utilizing more on RLUSD, which is the stable coin, Ripple's stable coin. And yeah, this will help to onboard more financial institutions and also introduce more liquidity into the XRP price. This is a chart comparing the XRP price and the RLUSD. I think it's not that important. We can skip that. Ripple has also partnered with Ondo Finance to bring tokenized US treasuries onto XRPL. So the Ondo Finance and US treasuries is backed by BlackRock's USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, which offers institution investors seamless access to yield-bearing RWAs. RWAs basically means real-world assets. Okay, so this is a very good partnership to reinforce Ripple's or XRP's status as a leading blockchain for institutional grade tokenized asset and liquidity management. So they talk about the XRP investment case. Skip the boring mathematics. I'll just say that, okay, if you have a XRP supply, circulating supply of 57.7 billion, applying this model, if XRP captures 2% of the total SWIFT transaction, it will be a target price of $5.20, or about a $300 billion market cap. If it captures 5% of SWIFT, the target price that we're looking at is $12.98, about 750 billion market cap. And if it captures 10% of that, of the SWIFT transactions liquidity volume, it will hit a target price of $25.97. So in my opinion, we should be looking at a $5 to $7 target. This is just my own target, which is in line to the price estimation or price target estimation by 21shares in this article. So by the end of the year, all right, we are looking at 5 to 7.5, hopefully. If not, we should be getting there by end of next year, minimally. So that's my own bull case for XRP. So right now it's about a 2x, easily a 2 to 3x from here. of course, whatever I shared in this video and also in this article, whatever this was shared in this article is not financial advice of any kind. Please always exercise your own due diligence and market research before buying any cryptocurrencies. Yeah. So the rest, they talk a bit of the other things. I will just skip all those. Basically, in conclusion, just make sure that you whatever you invest in XRP is a very utility driven coin, even though there are a bit of a um potential headwinds, such as the you know uh some of the concerns that people have, like mentioned previously. We still believe that XRP is a very good investment in terms of the risk to reward ratio. So with that, I hope you find this article interesting. I'll provide a link of this article in the video description box down below. Feel free to visit it and read furthermore in detail if you like to know more. So that's it for today's video. I hope you find this useful and informational. And yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.